Southwest Georgia's only 4-hour local morning show. This is Fox 31 News Good Day.
Thanks so much, Chris. No matter what age or academic level, effective studying strategies can make all the difference between acing a class, barely passing, or even worse, failing miserably. And today, many of the most common study methods can lead to utter disappointment despite best efforts and intentions. We're talking this morning with education futurist and CEO of BenchPrep, a pioneering ed tech company, Anish Ragnikar. Good morning. Thanks so much for joining us.
Great to be here.
Yes, so first off, you're saying we're studying all wrong. You've got 6 ways that we are studying wrong. What are they?
So I'll give you a couple. So first of all, listening to music. It's a conventional wisdom, and I've actually fallen through the trap as well, that listening to, maybe classical music would be a good way to kind of, calm yourself down and focus and kind of maybe it'll help understand the concept better. Absolutely not true. Right? With the words and the rhythms and the beats and the music, the way it kind of goes up and down, it actually breaks the rhythm and concentration. And in the longer run, it actually slows you down and is not a good way to study.
I tell you, my Beethoven Pandora station got put to all that use for nothing. Well, how should we be studying then?
So a really good way is studying with friends, right? So social learning, right? And if you think about it, education is inherently social, and that's why when you walk into a high school classroom and there are 60 students studying with you. But if you dig deeper, the 2 reasons that it actually works really well is, first of all, motivation, right? So you have already committed to a study group, and your friends are going to show up at 4 o'clock on a Sunday afternoon to study for algebra. So whether you're not feeling like it or not, you got to study with them. So that's one. But I think the second and more important is when there are 4 minds around the table, then the information exchange that happens, the questions and answers and the discussions that happen actually would open up a student to kind of new ways of thinking about a concept that just a student or you reading from a book are not going to do it.
So just make sure you're actually studying and not socializing.
Yeah, and picking the right friends for the study group is also important.
How about for the younger kids? I mean, obviously, this would be a great study session in college or high school. How about, say, elementary schoolers?
So for elementary schoolers, I think one of the good study habits is, again, choosing the right location. Right? So the kind of things that an elementary school student would be able to learn on a playground would be different than a classroom, different than a library. And then either parents or teachers have to really kind of adopt what they are teaching to the student at what location. Every kind of learning doesn't happen on every given location. So being very cognizant of the fact that what the location is and what they can learn from that would be really important.
Sure, so some great tips. Unfortunately, I did listen to classical music when I studied. I'd heard that was the way to go. So what about any tips to kind of break these bad habits?
So the couple of tips. So one is every study session should start with an outline of what you got to do. Right? It doesn't matter where you're studying, what concept you're studying, with friends or without friends, but you have to start with an outline. And then vary the topic as you go in. Right? It's very difficult to focus and concentrate for 2, 3, 4 hours on the same topic or same subject. Right? So try to vary it every hour, switch on to a different topic, and that will help you retain what you have studied much longer.
All right, well, some great tips. We certainly appreciate you joining us this morning. If you'd like some more, he's created this wonderful program that can not only help you study for tests and different subjects in school and everything, you can also check out just life lessons, things like accounting that you might want to brush up on. Again, Anish, Ragnikar, thank you so much for joining us. Chris, on over to you.